Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Chris, host of Homestead Tech Talk, and I made a comment on another video. It was a 5.56 versus 300 Blackout video, and I made a very long-winded comment about how 300 Blackout does have some advantages over 5.56 in certain areas. And I gave some reloading data and stuff, and some people wanted me to verify that reloading data, and so that's what I did. So I went out and threw the chronograph out. We went to the range and we shot some various 300 Blackout loads. We started with some ammo incorporated factory ammo, and then rolled into my 150 grain Speer gold dots. Ended up getting some pretty good velocities out of those. I only shot one through each rifle. I think I have 13 left now after doing that, and I cannot find them anywhere. That's why I only shot one. So that being said, here's the video, and I did shoot some duplex loads that I've reloaded as well, where I took 2 milsurp gunpowders and used them to make a usable load in 300 Blackout. I know that sounds dangerous. Don't try this at home. I've been reloading for a long time, guys, and even my butthole puckers when I shoot those things. So just, it's a worst case scenario thing. Anyways, without further ado, here's this video I made. Hope you enjoy it. Hey, I'm Chris, this is Steve. He's American Dad, I'm Homestead Tech Talk, and today we're going to be chronographing just some 300 Blackout ammo. I got a comment about do the 150 grain Speer gold dots really go around 2100 feet per second? I don't have a lot of them left. We're going to test that. I'm going to shoot one each, one through a 16-inch barrel with a suppressor, one through this 10.5-inch barrel with the suppressor. First, I'm going to shoot some of my factory ammo, and we're going to start some chronograph stuff. Like I said, this will be a very quick video. I'll make a short with just the data. Now, first, out of the 16-inch rifle with a suppressor, these shot an average of 2,046 feet per second. We're going to see what they do out of the 10.5-inch barrel with the same suppressor. Oh, you're changing the pallet on. Not white hot. There we go. Here we go. 1917. 1903, 1944. The brass shooting out ahead of me. Okay, so it's not gas too bad. Okay, so we saw about, what would you, was about 100 feet per second less. So with this particular ammunition, the box says that this will run 1,850 feet per second. The suppressor, I'm getting 1,930 out of it. And then with the 16-inch barrel with the suppressor, I'm getting around 2046 out of it. Okay, let's try the Speer gold dots. We'll put, I'm gonna run them out of both. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've only got like 14 of these rounds left. So, and I can't find them anywhere. They're nowhere to be found. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fire one each. We're just going to baseline that off the chronograph. This is not the rifle that I chronographed this off of originally. They're not the pistol that I chronographed these off of originally. But we should see somewhere around 20-50 feet per second. Here we go. Yeah. 2064, and that's a verified miss on the on the steel. So we got 2,064 feet per second. You want to zoom in on that so everybody sees it? That's a 150 grain Speer gold out of a 10.5-inch barrel with a suppressor. Okay, now let's try one of these. I wrapped it with like welding blanket and everything else to try to mitigate the thermal reflection from my optic. What, my suppressor? No. Okay, so now we're going to try the 16-inch. And I'm going to, since I just put this optic on here off of this one, I'm going to take a test shot with one of these. Make sure we're going to pick it up. Ready? That specific one was 1990. That's odd. A little bit less than last time, you know.
Well, the casing came back and smacked me in the face.
Okay, let's try one of these Speer gold dots now. Do you remember when we loaded these two, Steve? It was like 20.1 or 20.2 grains of Lil Gun. All right, we got one. 150 grain Speer gold dot. 2166. So that's a velocity loss of 100 feet per second. Lost my mic. Yeah, those Speer gold dots hit in a drastically different place than those than the factory ammo does. Okay. Now I do got one more I want to try, a couple more. So this will all be edited out specifically for the Speer gold dots, and specifically for this ammo. Now I'm going to try out a couple. So this is my, I don't know if this is going to be a sub or a super, but these are our 230 grain cast bullets that I did a lot of deer hunting with. It's got a BB, it's got a metal BB swaged into the hollow point to aid with feeding. We're going to try this with the thermal scope and the suppressor, and we're going to see what we get out of this, because this is primarily what I'm going to hunt. Well, give me my magazine. Going back and forth too much. Well, we'll see if it'll feed. Fed. Here we go. Don't fail me now. Yep, that was a sub. 1041. That was quiet. It didn't even lock the bolt back on that one. That was an old sub that I used. Let's see if we can find some more. Here's another one. I bet this is probably a super. We'll find out. Well, I hit my pallet again. I want white hot. Ready? 1461. So that's what I typically hunted with, and those shoot about 1530 out of a 16-inch barrel. And we see a little bit of a velocity loss on them, about 70, 80 feet per second between these. That was Hodgdon Lil Gun. That was a 12.3 grain load of Hodgdon Lil Gun. I have a 230 grain with a 230 grain bullet. So that is super. Those do well. As you can see down there, that target's hanging sideways, you know. But yeah, it is. So I got a couple more I might try. These are the duplex ones. Yep, I don't hear powder running. So the way duplexing works is I took a military surplus gunpowder, IMR 7383. It's way too slow for this cartridge, and then I kicked it with a little bit of BR5, which is about equivalent burn rate of, would that be a line unique now? And I was able to get it to cycle I did it in a 16-inch barrel. We'll see what happens with a 10.5-inch. Yes, duplexing. This is something you should never do when you're reloading. I'm not a professional, but still don't try this at home.
I am making bad decisions.
1095. Lock the bolt open. Smells like IMR 7383, doesn't it? And what gives it that distinctive ammonia smell is the nitroguanidine powder. It's a triple base powder. Let's try something faster. This is a 160 grain bullet. Yeah. Those run at about 1200 out of my 16-inch barrel. If I got another one, we'll try it out. This is a 160 grain cast bullet lead. This has also IMR 7383 kick with a little bit of BR5. We did this during the Obama era when you couldn't find ammo, and guess what? We're still in the COVID era where you can't find ammo. So we'll see what this does. It didn't pick it up. I know it came out the barrel because I saw dust fly. Try another one. $15.57. When we bought these powders, I think what did we pay, about $60 for 8 pounds of it? Keep that in mind. I think Bartlett still has some in stock too. 300 Blackout's the only cartridge I would be comfortable with duplexing rounds like this. I would never do this with a 5.56 NATO, and I would absolutely, positively never do it with anything bigger, such as 308, 300 Win Mag, stuff like that. Now, IMR 7383 works great for 30-06, 7.62x54R. Yep. And I've heard people use it for 300 Win Mag, but your faster 50 BMG powders work better for that. And I'm using my AGM scope. I do not have it recording right now. There's really no need. I've already done shorts on what it looks like to shoot it. I actually feel this thing heating up. Okay. Swap back to this guy. And that's just welding fabric, and I used camouflage bandage and some camo strips from Amazon for deer hunting, just to break up the pattern a little bit. Okay, so what are we gonna shoot now? Let's try another one of our fast boys out of this one. Let's see what we get. I think we got, what, 1461 last time? $15.15. I killed a lot of deer with that round, by the way. So, not bad. And we'll do, let's see what kind of, I'll put 3 of these duplex rounds in a row, and we'll see what kind of deviations we get. I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna pull the numbers off of this video and then put it all in Excel and we'll figure it out. All right, here we go. Well. Uh-oh. Got a stuck round. Well, we're not playing with this one anymore. And I have BR5 and 7383 all over me because the powder, the brass dumped all the powder in my lower. Yeah, you can see there's your 7383 stick powder and your BR5. Now the reason that would probably happen is because the bullet almost lodged itself in the lands before it had a chance to fully seat, I'm guessing. So now I've got a bullet stuck in my chamber, and this is no, it pulled it, and I do not have a cleaning rod to get it out. So that's something we'll work on later. Look at that. From the 7383. It creates ammonia when it burns. And I do not see any baffle strikes or anything crazy, so we're good. All right, back to the pistol. We'll try to get a 3-shot grip through the pistol and see if we can lock the fucking thing up. All right, ready? 1595. Error 2. And it's producing errors now. Look at all that smoke.
You're right.
Well, we know they came out the barrel because they hit the steel. We didn't get the chrono didn't pick it up. Try 3 more. I just like shooting with a scope anyway, so it's not picking them up. What do we do? Try. Yeah. $15.38. Good enough to kill a deer with.
Good enough to kill a deer with.
Look at that smoke roll out of there. Oh, look, I got some 44 Magnum rounds too to recast. I didn't bring that one though.
Well, you could actually use these to sight it in and then shoot those because they're so close.
No. Those didn't even hit the target. So I would have to completely, I need a big piece of cardboard to sight it.
Why would those not hit the target?
Because it's just a completely different, it's a completely different round of ammunition. It's going to have a totally different kind of impact.
That's crazy.
Alright. Do 3 of these again, see what we get. Actually, I got 4. I just want to see if I can actually accurately shoot quick with this thermal spray.
I heard one dink.
Anyways, that clears all that bullshit out of my suppressor anyway. And this does have quite a bit more recoil impulse than the 5.56 does. Okay, I'm recording. Hey, Ron, the rest are yours. Here's little tradesies. Let's see if you like it.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Is it blurry to you?
How many are in here?
A bunch.
Oh, I thought there was only 3.
No,
Wow.
like 10 of them.
Okay. Well, I've got 3 left.
Yeah, well, maybe 6. I don't know.
It's crazy. You can see the sparks fly off as they hit
Well, did you see that? Piece of cardboard? How the lead splatter was? You can see the heat off the lead splatter on it.
Yeah. And there was a spot where I could see the target was glowing. The metal steel had a ring about that big that was glowing under the thermal because
Of the heat from
it
the
was
hitting.
so hot from the friction. I want to see what this looks like. Here.
I'll take it out there and let y'all look at it.
Okay.
Right.
We're going to be
Unload,
safe.
show clear. Pop the mag. It is recording still, as long as you don't hit the buttons. Yeah, you got to send it home and pull that off.
For safety, we are going to
You see it?
Where the chickens
Chicken
are.
post.
It's on top of the chicken
First
post.
chicken gate.
Okay. Yeah, there it is.
Here, I'll run out there and let him look at me at it. Ready?
Go out there.
Yeah, go.
It's a mess.
I don't know if we're exactly in the right mode, but for anyone who wants to know what you look like under thermal imaging, and then that's all the chickens. That's what the suppressor looks like.
Do you want to look at your suppressor through that?
It's still hot.
You can see it.
Sure.
I don't know if that's on the mode you exactly want it to be on, but
That's red hot.
yeah.
Damn it, I hate red hot.
It just went off on you, dude.
Seriously.
Go away, Siri. I hate Siri. Go away, Siri.
No, it's not that. What did you do?
Yep, there's a suppressor even through that welding thing. Not bad. Okay guys, Siri popped up on my hearing aids and cut this video short on us. So that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you found it informative. I'll put some of the reloading data and stuff and the chronograph data and whatnot onto YouTube Shorts. I'll just make 1-minute videos out of it. Anyways, that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a nice day.